Welcome back to another day of the cams and cranks, and today we've got some parts to fit. If you've watched our TikTok, you'll know that we had a parts package delivered just the other day, and we're going to be fitting those today, and you're going to get to see how close this bike is becoming to being finished. Now, very exciting. Harry's on his way to come pick me up, and then we're going to head back to his to fit these parts, and then we'll see what happens. Just in case you didn't see it quite yet, this is the parts package that came yesterday. It's a little bit of a smaller one than we had before, but it's got some pretty important parts in it. And if you've enjoyed following us along with this journey so far, make sure to smash this smash some buttons down below, like, subscribe, you know, all of that good stuff. After this lovely drive, we arrived home to find the dogs had left us a lovely surprise.
And you've done a turn in your box. My box.
What have we got? What have we got today?
Some Pt.5 brake fluid.
Lovely.
I know we have one, but we didn't order the right bits because we're morons. So, the old one, this thread on the cable we have does not match the throttle body. So, instead of ordering a new one and faffing around with it, like just order one or the other, I just got a new set because it was not that expensive. So that'll thread in there, and then you can set the distance, because at the moment it's all the way in and it's still pulling the slide in the carbs slightly when it's all the way forward. So it might just rev when we start it, uncontrollably rev. So we'll sort that out. And then a new grips that came with it.
Oh yes, okay.
So actually I do have one more thing which isn't in the box. So we've got to decide whether we like the grey ones or the black ones we already have, and I'll be right back. And we need to inflate our tyres to see if they hold air. Even though they're supermoto tyres, we're going to stick with those for now and just see if we can get this bike working. So yeah, just a standard Amazon purchase. Comes with the light, plugs into your 12 volt, and then you set the PSI. Perfect.
And so with a quick parts introduction out of the way, we're going to go grab the bike and show you what state it's in at the moment.
Look at that. Now the wheel just needs to come this way a bit because I didn't set it all the way forward yet. So that will just go on and we can tension it like that. Sick.
Now it's time to get those wheels off yet again so that we can see if those wheel spacers will fit. So we just took the wheels off. Check the wheel spacers on the front that we got, and no, they're kind of well off really, so we're gonna have to try again with those. We'll get some more wheel spacers and then we will try.
We only need one now.
We only need one for the front wheel, 15mm inner diameter. That's on record now so that I remember it. And then we'll try again putting the wheel back on. So, next step, chain B. That's right, we're going to fit this chain now. So Harry's just lining up the chain guide and the chain guard.
There we go. That's one chain. Yes.
These are the engine mounting brackets that actually hold the engine onto the frame, and it looks like we've got the right ones.
Right, they're the right brackets, Max.
Alright, so I'm a bit late to the party. We're installing clutch cable already.
Now that we're installing the clutch system and the throttle body, we felt like now's a good time to give you an introduction on how these work. The clutch system works by allowing the rider to temporarily disconnect the engine's power from the transmission. It does this by using a lever on the handlebars that engages a cable to compress a series of springs. In turn, this separates friction plates and steel plates housed in the clutch basket, effectively disengaging the spinning engine from the transmission gears. This lets you shift gears smoothly or idle without stalling, and when the lever is released, the springs recompress the plates to re-establish the connection, transferring the power from the engine to the rear wheel via the gearbox and the final drive system. Try saying all of that 10 times faster. But that's enough about clutches. Let's move on to throttle bodies, and here's Vinny to tell you more.
Right, so let's get this throttle assembly dialed in. So this connects the handlebars to the carburetor, so it kind of acts as a bridge between your hand and the engine, so it helps you to control your speed. You do it wrong, the bike's stuck, or you're going to have zero control, so precision really matters here. So we have to start by attaching the throttle cable to the grip and then feeding it down to the carb. Smooth and responsive is the goal, so the bike's ready to rip. So yeah, let's make it happen.
We then moved on to fitting the high voltage inverter. Oh wait, this is the wrong clip. At this point, we were starting to feel pretty anxious about getting this bike up and running, and it appears the dogs were as well.
We have been upgraded.
See, this is the thing that gets a bit like cable tie, because there's nowhere to mount all this stuff. So this goes on your handlebars, so you can mount that nice and easy. But the other bit's just got cable tied to the under the frame. Then we've got to check we got spark again. Sure, we could have messed it up.
Try it. Yeah, there it is.
Nice and blue as well. That's the starting method.
Oh my god.
Get it to compression,
Yeah.
and then just go like one step past it.
Yeah, it's loud. Oh. Yeah, do not start that in here because it's just going to be a whole world of... Let's take it outside.
You want to do it?
Let's see, let's see if we can start it. Right, let's shut this.
Throw that in.
Where is she?
Yeah, throw that in. Go on.
Come on.
Right. If you could hold it.
Now, we've started this bike before, but not with the clutch or the throttle cable connected, or the whole throttle body. So there's a big risk here that, you know, the clutch could catch, the throttle cable could be too short, could be too long, the bike could, you know, refuse to start altogether. So there's a lot of things on the line here.
Actually on your leg. Now you turn on the petcock. Oh, there's a screwdriver in there.
Oh, alright then.
You put that in your pocket or something for a sec.
Yeah.
Right, we got to test for leaks. So we turn it on. There's fuel going through.
We might sound jolly here, but in all honesty, I think we were both cacking our pants. For all we know, the bike could just go careering off into the fence, or even the engine could blow up.
That's a good sign.
Okay.
We are now as ready as we'll ever be.
Oh yeah. Right, I'm gonna take over here.
Let me just clean up the... Oh my god, that won't work. We are not in first. We are going neutral. This doesn't turn the engine on. Lord.
Good try. Oh my god!
As you can probably hear, the bike hit the rev limiter instantly and made such a racket. I don't know if that shows up really on the recording, but it was so loud.
Right, okay.
That thing.
Oh my god.
That is on throttle.
It's loud, man. Okay, I actually think now that it 100% needs a muffler on it.
Yeah.
So it's quite clear we've got some adjustment to do on the throttle cable. We're going to take a break over Christmas and New Year, but we look forward to being back in the new year, ready to start another chapter. We'll see you then. Have a good one.